And that's about business cards, because whenever you go to these kind of conferences and events, you end up with all sorts of different ones. I mean, these people kind of have a business card that has a USB stick on it. Back in London again, heading to the Music Education Expo at the Hammersmith Olympia. Promise it's going to take me another 40 minutes now to get across London to get to the conference centre. So cold today. So here we are, Music and Drama Education Expo. Came to the one a few years ago at the Barbican. It was okay. It's good to network, good to see people I know. Learn some interesting things from examiners and things. So we'll just see what happens when we get in. The first thing I do need though is a coffee, whether I'm having a coffee with Dan or anyone else. Dan just needs a coffee. Excuse me. Where's the coffee? Right. I'm going to settle down with this. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get around here, and then realise that I have to be away from here probably by about 1:15, because I've got to be at the Liverpool Street train station for 2 o'clock to get back with the kids. Robin from Hercules. Now, do you remember this video here? Let's tip it in here, there we go. This video that when I reviewed, well, Robin came up with that idea. So make sure you watch that, Hercules stand. We've figured out what the problem, I'm out of focus there, figured out the problem with the, I'm gonna have to get myself in focus. It's the problem with this, it's too many people around. Figured out the problem with the stand from yesterday with the iPad. My iPad's too big. I'm not gonna put the comment in on the YouTube about, you know, the difference with inches. I clearly should have brought an alto mouthpiece with me, not a tenor mouthpiece.
And he has hair. Oh,
there you go, what's that?
Hi, come to Italy.
So what are you, who are you guys? What's this? Specialist Music Tour. They're going to be on YouTube probably tomorrow.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I remember seeing you at the, sorry, I'm going to do a little bit on that. At the previous one, Barber. Who came first, black light or white light? Good idea, saxophone choir music. I've got a number of adult students who want to make music together, and I do wonder if this might not be a bad idea for them to get a hold of it. I mean, it's one of the things I've been cool to trying to make it work, is trying to get everybody who's very busy to be able to play at the same time. So I do try this turn out. very, very nicely expensive. The new range particularly. Yeah. It's lunchtime, I need to head back because I've got to get all the trains to make sure I get home in time to pick the children up. To be honest, it was only really worth being there for half a day. There wasn't that much stuff to keep you occupied for the whole day. Great to see some people I know from way back, make some new contacts. Great to meet some fellow YouTubers as well, so that was quite interesting. It's amazing how many people you meet just walking around with a camera on a tripod. So now to figure out something healthy for lunch and start the long journey home. Education Expo, 3 stars from me, I think. I'm not going to go again next year, but I might go again in a few years. Not enough new stuff every year to see, but it definitely whets my appetite, and I want to be at NAMM next year. Sure how healthy this is, but I'm hungry and then I need to get a train. So let's tuck it. Not totally sure how healthy all that was, but Leon, thank you very much. I now have 30 minutes to get across London to get the train so I can pick the kids up from school. So I better get a move on. I got back in time. So I got back in time to get the kids, which was the important thing. That was one of the big worries of the day, especially with public transport and trains. You're always never quite sure. Given the trains we travel on are normally quite a long time, all the emails are flooding in because it's late on a Friday afternoon. I just wanted to talk one thing before I finish today's vlog, and that's about business cards, because whenever you go to these kind of conferences and events, you end up with all sorts of different ones. I mean, these people kind of have a business card that has a USB stick on it. Other people just give out standard business cards. And it just got me thinking, on the gig I was on Wednesday in the last vlog, a guy came up to me and was like, oh, you know, can I have your card we want to book you for something. And I didn't have any cards on me, neither did any other guys in the band. So he said, oh, I'll give you my card. And I actually thought it's actually a really good idea sometimes not to have business cards, because if you really want that person's business, you know, so if I really want this gig this guy's offering me, it's better for me to have his business card than me give him mine, because if I give him mine, the onus is on him to contact me. Whereas if I've got his business card and he's interested in my band, or he's interested in having lessons or anything else like that, or however else you might network, if you've got possession of that information, you can then determine what happens with it. So I was able to then email this guy back, get the details, and then I'm in a conversation with him, and me as the person who's trying to sell him something, by having his details, it makes that sale a lot easier for me than, say, it would have been the other way around. That was just a nice little thing. I mean, they are useful to have. I know I gave out some of my business cards today. There was a really good workshop at the conference as well. Just talking about marketing from a guy who does a orchestra in Leeds somewhere. Some really good, interesting ideas. I can't remember the guy's name now, which is really bugging me. I followed him on Instagram anyway. There we go. There's all sorts of good stuff for him. One of the big things he was saying, you know, now the beauty of the internet is you can often find out how to do things quite easily. You know, if you want to learn how to use Snapchat or a new social network, there are plenty of videos, especially on YouTube, that can show you how to do that. I hope that you find my videos useful. I hope that if you don't already, you'll hit that subscribe button. This is what I was up to yesterday. This is what I was up to this time last year. Coming up next week, I've got loads of new saxophone orientated vlogs that I haven't really done. They keep I keep thinking, I'll show you this today or I'll show that today, and they don't kind of come out because other events take over. So next week, look forward to some great saxophone vlogs. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.